Good morning, everyone. The Unseen Chapters is where hidden stories are told and everyday moments turn into something special. I'm Yakup and I share real events, personal journey, and ideas that can inspire anyone, anywhere. My goal is simple: to take stories that are often missed and bring them to life in a way that connects people across the world. Whether you're starting your morning in New York, ending your day in Istanbul, or listening from somewhere in between, the Unseen Chapters is here to help you see life in a new way. This podcast was created to help you get rid of Monday blues, and I hope this podcast will brighten your day. And I'm sorry, I can't talk for a long time. So, I created a long notebook album of the program I recorded in Turkish. I also plan to create more summaries and programs for you. I would appreciate it if you could share your thoughts with me. I love the Google ecosystem and technology. It helps me reach you. So, at this point, I'm meeting you with a very weak English. But this is not an obstacle. Google technology provides this to us.
Listeners, this is not a podcast. This is a ritual. You are now tuned into the Unseen Chapters.
Unseen Chapters.
All right, get ready, because today we're tackling something that, well, it impacts nearly all of us. The start of the week.
That Monday morning feeling.
Exactly. Forget the usual Monday morning dread, though. We're about to dive deep into insights that promise to reshape your entire outlook. Really transform Monday from a chore into a vibrant, energetic springboard for everything that follows.
Yeah, exactly. For so many people, Monday signals the end of freedom, right? The return to the grind, the routine.
Totally.
But what if we told you it doesn't have to be that way? What if Monday could actually be, your favorite day, bursting with potential?
That's a big claim.
It is. But that's the core promise our source material explores today. It's a pretty exciting stuff.
Okay, so our deep dive today draws its vibrant power from Monday morning motivation for a meaningful week. Specifically, we're looking at an audio summary from the Unseen Chapters Global.
And this isn't just, another motivational talk track.
No.
It feels more like a dynamic blueprint. Something designed to infuse your mornings and really your entire week with purpose and a fresh burst of vitality.
So our mission today is basically to unpack these incredibly insightful, actionable strategies.
Think of it as your express lane, maybe. Not just to being well-informed about a different way to look at Monday,
Right.
but to being genuinely inspired, prepared, and ready to truly engage with your week from its very first moments.
And what immediately grabbed my attention right from the jump, what I found truly compelling, is how the source material kicks off. It's brilliant.
Oh, yeah. How so?
It starts with this incredible global connection. It instantly shifts your perspective, kind of transcends time zones, and reminds us we're all part of this larger buzzing world.
Okay, I like that.
It says, and I'm quoting directly here because it's so good, Good morning, America. Here in Turkey, Monday has already begun, but for you, it's still the last few sips of your Sunday coffee.
Wow. Okay, so it's bridging that gap immediately.
Immediately. It continues. While we're fueling up for the week ahead, we're sending this wave of motivation across the ocean to you.
A wave of motivation. I mean, what's fascinating there isn't just the polite greeting, right?
Oh, it's way more than that.
It immediately creates this sense of shared global energy. It's like an energetic transmission crossing time zones, designed to meet you right where you are. Maybe you're still in that relaxed Sunday evening glow, but with the full power of a Monday already in motion elsewhere, heading your way.
Right. And when the source talks about this energetic transmission, it feels like it's tapping into some interesting psychological stuff, like emotional contagion, or maybe even the placebo effect of just believing you're receiving something positive.
Could be. So it's less about a literal physical ways.
Probably not.
And more about a powerful psychological alignment, getting on the same frequency, so to speak, with a shared positive mindset.
Exactly. By mentally sort of receiving this global wave, you're essentially leveraging a form of collective consciousness, or maybe just shared intention, to shift your own individual neurochemistry.
You're creating an internal state of readiness.
Yeah. A self-fulfilling prophecy almost of positive action even before the day technically begins for you. It's like a mental trigger, a pre-paving for success by aligning yourself with others who are already, doing the Monday thing.
I like that. It creates an immediate sense of connectedness, too. It breaks down that isolation that often comes with Sunday evening anxiety, that, oh no, tomorrow's Monday feeling.
Totally.
The underlying mechanism here seems to be about framing. It reframes Monday completely. It stops being this isolated personal burden.
Yeah, my Monday.
And becomes a global shared energetic experience, which is a much more empowering way to look at it.
It really is. It's like while you're maybe winding down, having that last coffee or tea, someone on the other side of the world is already deep into their Monday, and they're consciously sending positive vibes directly to you.
It sets such an immediate high-octane tone.
Yeah.
Very different from the usual Sunday blues.
Absolutely. And the core goal is crystal clear. To turn Monday from what the source calls a dull routine.
Which it often feels like.
Let's be honest. Into a bright, powerful new chapter. So for you listening right now, this is about taking that common, almost universal dread of Monday and flipping it, turning it into genuine anticipation.
It's really about agency, isn't it? It's about realizing you have the power to define your week from its very first moments rather than just letting it happen to you.
That's huge.
The source proposes a fundamental cognitive reframing. It's about consciously closing the mental chapter of the previous week, its triumphs, its stresses, all of it.
Letting it go.
And literally intentionally opening a fresh blank page for Monday. This isn't just wishful thinking or blind optimism. It's presented as an act of deliberate mental hygiene, a cognitive fresh start.
That's a really crucial distinction.
Yeah.
It's the difference between reacting to the day as it hits you and actively authoring it, proactively writing it. By setting this new chapter intention, you're not just hoping for a better week. You're actually priming your brain to seek out and create the experiences that align with that new narrative.
So we notice the good stuff more.
Exactly. It shifts your default mode from maybe survive Monday to thrive on Monday. And for you listening, understanding that mechanism, that's where the real magic can happen.
Think about how this immediate reframing, this global connection, can shift your entire energetic state before you even physically step out of bed.
Yeah.
It encourages a broader view of your own morning, connecting you to a global rhythm of productivity and positivity, instead of just being stuck in your own localized experience or anxieties.
You're consciously inviting that wave of positive momentum in. You're transforming that Sunday evening lull, maybe that slight dread, into actual anticipation for Monday's start.
So ditch the dragging feet. Embrace the spark.
I like that. So get ready, everyone. We're about to ignite your inner flame and reclaim Monday mornings, one powerful thought, one energized action at a time. And we'll begin by diving into that foundational mindset shift, focusing on self-worth and intentional positivity right from the absolute start.
This is really the bedrock, isn't it? Sustainable motivation doesn't come from just tips and tricks. It starts deeper.
Where does it start, according to the source?
Well, the source states very directly, and I think this is a really pivotal point, when you open your eyes in the morning, remember, you are 1 in 8 billion.
Okay. 1 in 8 billion. That's a lot of people.
It is. But this isn't just a simple statistic about global population. It's framed differently.
How so? What does it mean in this context?
Well, think about it. It's presented as a profound declaration. 1 in 8 billion. When I first heard that, I really had to pause.
Me too, just now.
It means you are utterly unique, an irreplaceable masterpiece in a way. There has never been, and there will never be, another you. With your exact combination of experiences, your thoughts, your perspectives, your strengths, your challenges, they are entirely your own.
And that gives you inherent unparalleled value, just by existing.
Exactly. It's a powerful reminder of your unique individuality and inherent worth. In a world that often tries to categorize us, compare us, put us in boxes.
Yeah, constantly.
This statement pulls us back to the simple, undeniable truth of our own existence as something truly special.
But I wonder, for some listeners, maybe that number, 8 billion, might feel overwhelming. Like, I'm just one tiny speck. How does the source suggest we internalize that uniqueness in a way that actually boosts self-worth, especially if we're feeling small or insignificant?
That's a really important question. And the source isn't aiming for grandiosity or ego inflation. It's not about being better than.
Right.
It's about recognizing your inherent non-negotiable value. It's that unique combination, your genetic makeup, your life journey, your learned skills, your emotional landscape, a combination that simply doesn't exist anywhere else on the planet.
So the point isn't comparison at all.
No, it's appreciation. Appreciating your irreplaceable contribution, whether that's in your family, your community, your workplace, or simply to the tapestry of existence itself. It's about owning your unique operating system, if you will.
I like that analogy, owning your OS.
And from that understanding, that foundation of your unique worth, the source gives us these incredible, actionable directives, things to actually do with that knowledge.
Okay, like what?
It says, shake off the opinions and negativity of others, then give yourself the right to say, I deserve this, and finally, turn your focus toward the light, because where you look is where your day will go.
Okay, let's unpack those. Shake off the opinions and negativity of others. That sounds profoundly liberating.
Isn't it? It acknowledges that external pressures, criticisms, judgments, they exist, they're real, and they can be incredibly draining.
Oh, yeah.
But it empowers you to choose. Do you absorb them, let them weigh you down, or do you actively choose to let them fall away? It's about protecting your inner energetic space.
How do you actually do that, though, shaking it off?
Well, it could be practical things, like maybe instituting a no-checking email before 8 a.m. rule for yourself, or having a designated 5-minute decompression zone, maybe just looking out the window before you dive into the day's task.
Okay. So consciously creating mental boundaries.
Exactly. Boundaries against potential drains. Choosing where your vital attention goes instead of letting negativity hijack it first thing. It's like physically shedding a heavy cloak of other people's expectations or judgments. It's an active mental process.
Okay, I get that. And then the second part, give yourself the right to say, I deserve this.
Yeah. This isn't about entitlement or arrogance.
Right.
It's about internal validation. It's recognizing your effort, your commitment, your inherent goodness, whatever this is. Maybe it's peace, success, happiness, a good day, and affirming that you are worthy of positive experiences.
How does consciously internalizing, I deserve this, actually shift your morning emotions and then your actions?
Well, think about the alternative. If you start the day feeling unworthy, undeserving,
Yeah.
that's a heavy load. This flips it. It transforms self-doubt into self-assurance, maybe fear into resolve. It builds a foundation of confidence that you then carry into your day, affecting how you approach everything.
Imagine actually doing that. Waking up, taking a deep breath, and mentally shedding all those unwanted burdens, maybe that critical voice in your own head, or that lingering comment from a colleague yesterday, or just that societal pressure to be more or different.
Let it go.
And then you feel this surge of positive self-affirmation, like a wave of pure validation coming from within.
Yeah.
That sounds like a really powerful daily practice in psychological self-care.
Absolutely. And then there's the third part, the metaphor. Turn your focus toward the light, because where you look is where your day will go.
Okay, the power of attention.
Exactly. It's about active choice and perception, directing your energy consciously. Your attention acts like a magnet, right? If you consistently focus on problems, negativity, what's lacking, what went wrong yesterday, that's what will dominate your experience. That's how you'll perceive your day unfolding. It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy again.
But if you intentionally seek out the positive, the opportunities, the solutions, the small moments of joy,
that's where your energy flows, and that's what expands in your day. So the question becomes, what specific lights can you seek out in your morning?
It doesn't have to be huge things, right?
Not at all. It could be the warmth of your coffee cup in your hands, the sound of birds outside your window, a grateful thought for something simple like having a safe place to sleep, or even just the potential of a new project you're genuinely excited about. It's a conscious redirection of your mental spotlight.
So the self-affirmation, I deserve this, and this intentional focus, look toward the light, it doesn't just make your morning feel brighter, does it?
No, the implication is it builds resilience. Resilience against external pressures throughout the entire day. It's like building an energetic shield, but from the inside out.
Ah, okay. Because when you choose your focus, you become less susceptible to external influences just pulling you around.
Precisely. You're setting your own weather internally. So having established this strong internal mindset, this feeling of, undeniable worth and positive focus.
Yeah, the foundation.
The conversation naturally progresses to the actionable, energetic steps you can take to kickstart your day physically. The stuff you actually do.
Okay, this is where we get into the really fun, tangible advice. Crafting your high-energy morning ritual. We're talking conscious choices that aren't just about habit, but about injecting pure vitality into your first waking moments.
And where does the source suggest we start?
It all starts with that crucial first sip, what you put into your body first thing.
Absolutely. The source gives us some really delightful recommendations for what to choose as your very first beverage of the day.
I'm curious now.
It suggests, and I love this specific sensory appeal here, on a warm summer morning, start your day with a glass of water infused with lemon and fresh mint.
Ooh, nice. Simple, but sounds amazing.
Doesn't it? And then it offers alternatives if that's not your thing, or maybe for colder days. Cold brew coffee, iced green tea, or a fresh fruit smoothie can give you both refreshment and energy.
Okay, just hearing those options, I could practically feel the invigorating coolness. This isn't just about basic hydration or getting a caffeine fix, is it?
No, it seems much more deliberate. It's about a sensory experience that awakens your body gently yet powerfully.
Think about that lemon and mint water. You get the vibrant zest of the lemon, the crisp, cooling sensation of a mint. It's like an instant jolt to the senses, but a natural one. A pure, clean wake-up call, almost like a little internal high five to your system.
And the emphasis in the source is on refreshment and energy as a combined benefit, not just one or the other.
Right. So cold brew coffee, that gives you that sustained energy, often without the harsh acidity or jitters some people get from hot coffee, a smoother, longer-lasting boost.
Exactly. And iced green tea. That provides a gentler, more sustained lift. Plus, it has L-theanine, which is known to promote a state of calm alertness. Kind of perfect for focus work later on.
Calm alertness, I like that. And the smoothie.
Well, a fresh fruit smoothie packs a nutritional punch right away. Fuels your body with natural sugars, vitamins, fiber, sets you up from the get-go.
So the key takeaway here seems to be choosing something that not only hydrates or energizes you, but also actually delights your senses.
Yeah.
Something that sets a positive tone.
Yes. This isn't some generic, lukewarm glass of water you force down. It's a conscious choice for what you consume first thing. It's like a signal to your body and mind that today is going to be different, vibrant, intentional.
It's a small act of self-care, really, but one that probably pays huge dividends in setting your daily trajectory.
And how does this conscious act, choosing what enters your body first, how does that maybe set a precedent for mindful choices throughout the rest of the day?
That's a great point. It probably extends beyond just beverages, right? It might make you more mindful about what you eat for breakfast or even what information you consume first.
It becomes a subtle cue to your brain. This day is going to be one of intentionality and self-respect.
Imagine painting that vivid picture for yourself as you start your day. The gentle clinking of ice in your glass, maybe, the zesty aroma of lemon wafting up, that invigorating coolness of mint water washing over your palate.
Or the smooth, rich satisfaction of a perfectly chilled cold brew, its deep aroma signaling focus ahead.
Or maybe it's the bright, sweet burst of a berry smoothie, packed with the taste of summer, even if it's winter outside. These aren't just drinks. The source presents them as experiences, designed to awaken and revitalize you from the inside out.
Turning a simple habit into a mini celebration to start the day.
Exactly. And what's the psychological boost of starting with something so fresh and clean, something that feels like a conscious gift to yourself?
It immediately establishes a sense of care and intention for the day, right? Rather than just grabbing whatever is convenient or falling into the same old pattern, it subtly tells your brain, this day matters, and I am worth this good start.
And this idea of conscious choice leads us perfectly from what you put into your body to what you do with your attention in those crucial first few moments after waking.
Yes, because once you've got that energizing first sip sorted,
Hydrated and happy.
the next step is crucial for truly owning your morning and maintaining that high energy start. And the source gives us a crystal clear directive here, something that immediately resonated with me personally.
What is it?
It says, choose the first breath of fresh air over your phone screen.
Big one.
Huge. And set your 3 most important goals before the day begins. This is where we really break free from that reactive cycle that so often hijacks our mornings.
Okay, choose fresh air over your phone screen. This point tackles probably one of the biggest challenges of modern mornings, right? That magnetic pull of the smartphone.
It's almost reflexive for many people.
Totally. The simple act of choosing fresh air over your phone screen feels incredibly powerful, just saying it. It's an immediate declaration of autonomy over your attention, a conscious act of resistance against the digital default.
I mean, how many of us instinctively reach for our phones before our feet even hit the floor?
Guilty.
We dive into emails, social media notifications, news headlines, the endless scroll. And suddenly, before we've even taken a conscious breath or connected with ourselves or the actual world around us,
We're already overwhelmed, stressed out, or just feeling behind. Our brains are immediately flooded with external demands, comparisons, anxieties.
Exactly. But the benefits of just stepping outside or even opening a window wide, even for just a minute or two, are immense.
What are they?
It's immediate oxygen to the brain, for one. It's a literal connection to nature, even if it's just the sky or a tree, which can calm the nervous system. And it's a crucial mental break before the digital onslaught begins.
So it shifts your state.
Yeah, it shifts your state from inward, screen-focused absorption to outward, fresh awareness. Studies suggest it can help regulate cortisol levels, the stress hormone, and it just awakens your senses in a much more natural, less jarring way than staring at a bright screen first thing.
It's like pressing a mental reset button
Yeah.
or hitting the refresh button on your internal browser before you even open the external one.
That's a great way to put it. Just a few deep breaths, feeling the air on your skin, maybe looking at the sky, hearing the actual sounds around you. It grounds you. It brings you into the present moment.
Okay, so you're grounded, you're present, you've had your refreshing drink. Then comes the strategic genius part, according to the source.
Yes.
Set your 3 most important goals before the day begins.
This feels like a profound shift from just reacting to whatever comes at you to proactively steering your day.
Absolutely. Proactive intention. And why 3 goals? Why not 5 or 10 or just 1?
Good question. 3 feels deliberately manageable. It's focused. Any more than 3, and you risk diluting your focus or feeling overwhelmed by a massive to-do list before you've even started.
Right, that feeling of, I'll never get all this done.
Exactly. 3 provides clear direction. It gives you a sense of achievable victory for the day, and it prevents decision fatigue trying to figure out what's really important after you're already swamped.
It's about identifying the needle movers, the things that really matter,
Yeah.
not just the busy work that fills the hours.
Precisely. It's your daily compass. Imagine the difference between starting your day with a vague sense of, oh gosh, I have so much to do,
Which is most days for many people.
versus knowing with laser precision, okay, these 3 things are my absolute priorities today. If I get these done, it's a successful day.
That prevents that horrible feeling, working hard all day long, but getting to the end and thinking, what did I actually accomplish? Or realizing you've been super busy but haven't moved anything truly important forward.
This 3 goals concept sounds like the antidote to that frantic but directionless energy.
So how does delaying screen time specifically help with this? How does it prevent reactive living and foster that proactive intention?
Well, it gives your brain a chance to wake up naturally, to think creatively, to plan without immediate external input bombarding you. You're not starting your day instantly responding to other people's agendas found in your inbox or feed. You get to set your agenda first.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And what about the cumulative impact? If you consistently choose that first breath of fresh air over the screen, day after day, month after month.
It's a consistent investment in your mental clarity, your emotional regulation, your overall well-being. It builds a powerful habit of intentional presence first thing in the morning, which likely ripples through the rest of your day.
It really is the difference between being, a leaf blowing in the wind of your inbox and being the captain of your own ship, consciously steering towards your chosen destinations for the day.
And defining those 3 most important goals acts as that compass, as you said, not just for the day, but they often connect to larger weekly or monthly objectives too, right? So it creates this cohesive sense of progress over time.
It prevents the overwhelm of an unguided day. You know exactly what success looks like for you today, even before the chaos potentially unfolds.
Contrast that groggy, reactive feeling of immediately grabbing your phone, where your world instantly shrinks to that little glowing screen, with the clarity and invigorated sensation of stepping onto a balcony or just opening a window wide for a deep breath. Your world expands.
And imagine the deep satisfaction of jotting down those 3 clear, achievable goals, knowing you've brought focus and genuine purpose to the upcoming hours before they even begin.
Okay. So with your energized morning ritual firmly established, fueled by that mindful sip, intention, fresh air, clear goals,
Feeling pretty good at this point.
we're now ready to carry that renewed energy out into the world. This next section from the source is all about transforming your daily journey with hope, starting with that often dreaded commute.
The commute. For many, this is the first real encounter with the demands of the day, right? And it's so easy to slip into that, ooh, here we go again mentality.
It often feels like the barrier, the unpleasant necessity between your personal time and the start of your obligations, the transition point where the freedom ends.
But the source offers a powerful antidote, a truly transformative perspective on this. It says, and this really struck me, on your Monday commute, erase the thought of, here we go again. Just erase it.
Easier said than done, maybe, but a powerful intention.
Right. And then it explains why. You're not just heading to work. You're heading toward moments that might touch your life in ways you don't expect.
Wow, okay. Erase the thought of here we go again. And that phrase hits home for so many of us, I think.
Definitely.
It acknowledges the potentially rote, often monotonous nature of daily travel, but then immediately challenges you to reframe it. It's a call to shift your perspective from passive endurance, just got to get through this, to active observation. What might happen?
You're not just clocking miles or minutes on the train or in the car. You're embarking on a mini adventure almost, an opportunity for discovery, even in the familiar.
It's a profound shift from viewing the commute purely as a chore, a waste of time, to seeing it as a segment of your day that's actually rich with potential.
So what could those moments that might touch your life actually be? What does the source imply there?
Well, it could be a new observation, something you simply hadn't noticed before because you were zoned out or stressed. Maybe a piece of vibrant street art, or the subtle change of seasons in the trees along your usual route, or even just a fascinating person walking by who sparks your curiosity for a moment.
Or maybe an unexpected connection. You overhear a snippet of conversation that sparks an idea for a project you're working on.
Could be. Or you make eye contact with someone and share a genuine, momentary smile that brightens both your days, even if you never speak.
It could even be a creative thought that bubbles up, right? Because your mind isn't glued to a screen or bogged down by negativity about the commute itself, but it's open and observant. That quiet, sometimes repetitive rhythm of a commute can actually be a fertile ground for creative incubation, if you allow it to be.
That's interesting. So how does this mindset shift actually transform the experience of being stuck in traffic or crammed onto public transport or even just taking a long walk?
Well, the source suggests it releases the burden of repetition. Instead of feeling trapped and resentful, I hate this traffic, you become an active observer, more open to the flow of life around you.
So it's not about denying the reality of the traffic jam.
No, the traffic is still there.
But changing your internal response to it. You're no longer resigned and frustrated, you're receptive and maybe even a little curious about what you might notice.
Imagine the mental freedom gained just by releasing that burden of, here we go again. You're actively looking for the interesting, the beautiful, the inspiring, even in mundane surroundings.
And how many small, everyday miracles or moments of grace might you miss if you're not actively looking for them, if you're just tuned out with headphones or stewing?
This approach seems to foster a greater sense of presence, mindfulness, and maybe even appreciation for the ordinary moments of life that make up the commute.
It makes you more present, definitely more mindful. You're not just existing in transit, you're truly experiencing it for better or worse, but with openness.
Contrast the image we all know, the slouched, resigned commuter, headphones blasting, mentally checked out.
Yeah, scrolling endlessly.
With someone who is actively observing, perhaps even subtly smiling to themselves, open to the day's unfoldings, their senses alive to the world around them. It's a totally different energy.
And this positive shift in how you approach the commute naturally leads us to how we approach the workplace itself once we actually arrive.
Right. Because once you arrive, that journey of unexpected potential shifts into an entirely new mindset required for the workplace itself. This is where we embrace what the source calls your arena.
Your arena. Okay, tell me more.
The directive here is clear, and it feels incredibly empowering. Smile with your eyes. Carry that energy inside. Your workplace isn't the enemy, it's your arena.
Wow. That is such a powerful reframe. It could fundamentally alter your daily experience at work.
How so?
Well, think about it. Many people genuinely view their workplace as a source of stress, a battleground of egos, politics, deadlines, maybe even the enemy in some cases.
Yeah, they dread going in.
They drag themselves there, and their whole body language screams resignation or defensiveness. But the source insists it's your arena.
What does that metaphor imply? An arena.
It implies a place for performance, for demonstration of your unique skills and talents, for personal growth, for challenge, for expressing your abilities. It's a place where you show up and compete, maybe not against others, but against your own previous best. You step up.
So it's not a place to dread or just endure. It's a stage where you get to shine, where you test your limits, where you evolve.
Exactly. And that phrase, smile with your eyes, that's so subtle but potentially impactful.
What does that mean, really? Smiling with your eyes.
It's not about a fake, forced grin plastered on your face. That can feel inauthentic.
Right.
It seems to be about projecting genuine inner energy and positivity, even in challenging environments. Your eyes are often considered the windows to the soul, right? If they convey warmth, confidence, readiness, presence, that energy can be incredibly infectious and disarming. It's a nonverbal cue that you are engaged, open, and present in a positive way.
So it suggests an authentic inner state of positivity that just naturally radiates outward, influencing not just how others see you, but maybe how you see yourself in your environment too.
I think so. And how does perceiving your workplace as an arena change your approach to the inevitable challenges and interactions you face there?
It shifts you from a defensive posture, protect myself, to one of readiness and strategic engagement. Okay, I'm here.
I'm no longer just showing up passively. You're stepping into your role with intention and purpose.
So instead of thinking, ugh, another pointless meeting, you might think.
2, okay, how can I contribute powerfully in this arena today? How can I demonstrate my strengths here? Or maybe learn something new from this interaction? It elevates daily tasks from mundane chores to opportunities for mastery and contribution.
It transforms the act of just working into performing, in the best sense of the word, bringing your best self to the situation.
And that idea of carrying that energy inside, how does that subtly influence colleagues and the overall atmosphere?
Your internal state, expressed through these small gestures like an eye smile or just calm confidence, it creates a ripple effect, doesn't it?
It likely does. It's not about being outwardly loud or artificially cheerful. It's about a quiet, powerful confidence and a positive demeanor that permeates your interactions. It sets a different tone.
Are there studies on that?
Yeah, studies on emotional contagion show that emotions, both positive and negative, tend to spread within a group, often unconsciously. So by consciously bringing positive, grounded energy, you're actively contributing to a more constructive and, frankly, more pleasant environment for everyone.
It transforms you from just a passive participant, maybe dragged along by the prevailing mood, into an active player, someone who influences the energy.
You're not just showing up, you're showing up ready to perform, to learn, to grow, to contribute your unique value. You're bringing your A game, not just your physical presence.
Okay, but bringing your A game, being positive, that doesn't mean challenges disappear, right? What about negativity? What about difficult people?
Exactly. This leads us perfectly into navigating the inevitable challenges that arise within any arena, because no matter how much positive energy you cultivate, you'll always encounter obstacles and sometimes difficult personalities.
This section then naturally leads into how to maintain that light and energy even when you're faced with workplace challenges, particularly when dealing with negativity from others, which is, let's be real, an unfortunate but common reality.
Because let's be real, no matter how much positive energy you cultivate yourself, no matter how bright you try to keep your inner light, there's often someone or something that seems determined to dim it.
When?
We all have. The source addresses this head-on with what feels like profound wisdom. It offers a strategy that's both defensive, protecting your energy, and proactively empowering.
Wait, what's the strategy?
It says, there will always be jealous people, but your best answer is to stay calm, succeed, and keep smiling.
Stay calm, succeed, and keep smiling. Let's break that down.
First, it acknowledges a universal truth: jealousy, negativity. They exist in almost any collaborative environment, whether it's a formal workplace, a team, even communities sometimes.
It's just part of the human condition, maybe.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
But the profound wisdom is in the recommended response. It's not about engaging in the conflict directly. It's not about retaliating, getting defensive, or letting their negativity drag you down into their emotional state.
So what is it about?
It's presented as a strategy of active non-engagement with the negativity itself, coupled with self-empowerment.
Okay, so stay calm. What does that look like in practice?
It's about maintaining your inner composure, not letting their energy rattle yours. It's about protecting your own peace and your focus. This could involve simple techniques in the moment, like taking a slow, deep breath before responding, or mentally creating a kind of protective bubble or boundary around yourself.
You don't absorb it.
Exactly. It's about not allowing their projected negativity to become your internal reality. Your emotional state, your energy, is your most valuable asset, really. And this is about guarding it fiercely.
Okay, that makes sense. Then succeed.
This is about focusing on your objective achievement, your work, your progress, your growth. The source implies these are your most powerful rejoinders to negativity.
So your success speaks for itself.
Precisely. Your success becomes the most eloquent answer to any negativity or jealousy, often without you having to utter a single word of defense or justification. It redirects your energy away from futile conflict and squarely onto productive action. Let your results do the talking.
And then the third part, keep smiling. Again, this isn't a fake smile, right?
Yeah. No, based on the earlier point, it connects back to that genuine eye-smiling energy. It's about maintaining a consistent, positive demeanor that signals your unwavering inner state.
So it shows you're unbothered.
Yeah.
Resilient.
Yeah, and still dedicated to your own light, your own purpose, regardless of external distractions or attempts to pull you down. It's a quiet strength, a silent statement of self-possession and focus.
How does this whole approach, stay calm, succeed, keep smiling, actually conserve your energy? Because dealing with negativity is exhausting.
Hugely exhausting. When you engage directly with negativity, when you get drawn into arguments or justifications, you allow it to drain you. You get pulled into an unproductive, often downward spiral.
Right.
By choosing calm, focusing on success, and maintaining a positive demeanor, you retain your precious energetic reserves for what truly matters. Your goals, your well-being, your own contributions, your own story. It's fundamentally an energy management strategy.
And over time, how might this affect those negative influences?
Well, consider how your quiet success and your unwavering positivity might, over time, either disarm or neutralize those negative influences. It's incredibly difficult for someone to keep projecting negativity towards someone who consistently meets them with grace, genuine accomplishment, and an unshakable positive spirit.
It sort of bounces off, or maybe even makes them look bad.
Exactly. It eventually reflects more on them, their state, rather than on you. It stops sticking.
This strategy aligns perfectly with that earlier idea of carrying that energy inside. It's like you're cultivating such a strong, positive internal state that external negativity simply can't find purchase. It can't penetrate your core.
Picture that scenario. Someone responds to subtle workplace negativity, maybe a snide comment or undermining behavior, not with confrontation or a lengthy defensive explanation.
Which is often the impulse.
Right, but instead they calmly refocus on their tasks, they achieve their goals with excellence, and they maintain that genuinely positive, albeit maybe firm, demeanor. Their actions, their success, their calm, they speak far louder than any angry words or justifications could.
Okay, that's a powerful way to handle negativity. And this leads us beautifully, I think, from deflecting the bad stuff to actively cultivating the good stuff, the positive connections, the personal satisfaction, the things that make a day feel truly meaningful and rich.
Yes. This is where the human element really shines, moving beyond just resilience into actual thriving. It's about recognizing that work, or any arena really, is not just about tasks and goals. It's fundamentally about people and connection.
So what does the source advise here?
It advises us quite simply: strengthen your friendships, share more laughter.
Simple, but profound.
And then it provides this truly deep end-of-day reflection, a metric for genuine success that goes far beyond any spreadsheet or performance review.
What is it?
It says, by the end of the day, when you look in the mirror and say, today I didn't just work, I grew my story, you'll know you've truly won.
Oh, wow. I grew my story. That's so good. Let's unpack that first part, though. Strengthen your friendships, share more laughter.
In the midst of deadlines, pressures, projects, it's so easy to forget the absolute importance of human connection and just simple joy, isn't it?
Head down, focused on the task list.
Exactly. But laughter isn't just a frivolous nice to have. The source implies it's a vital tool for stress relief, for team bonding, for overall well-being. It releases endorphins, it reduces stress hormones, it creates a sense of camaraderie that makes even the toughest days feel more bearable, more human.
It undeniably creates a more resilient and, frankly, more enjoyable work life, doesn't it? Actively nurturing those positive connections, seeking out moments for genuine shared laughter. That contributes significantly to a positive environment, not just for you, but for everyone around you.
It fosters a sense of psychological safety, maybe, belonging, which we know can elevate the entire team's performance and morale. Imagine a workplace where genuine laughter is a common sound, not a rare or frowned upon occurrence.
That sounds like a much better arena to be in. And then that incredible end-of-day reflection. Today, I didn't just work, I grew my story.
This feels like a profound shift in perspective. From merely working, checking off tasks, surviving the day, ticking boxes, to viewing each day as a deliberate chapter in your personal and professional narrative.
It completely transforms the meaning of your daily efforts, doesn't it?
It seems to focus on development, on learning, on experience. Every challenge you overcame today, every new skill you practiced or acquired, every meaningful interaction you had, every small act of kindness or contribution you made, these aren't just things that happened, they are additions to your unique story.
So you're seeing your life as this ongoing narrative of growth, evolution, purposeful living. Not just a series of disconnected days or tasks. You are actively authoring your autobiography with each choice, each action.
Exactly. And that feeling of truly winning at the end of the day, the source bases it entirely on this internal validation.
Not on external stuff.
Not primarily. It's not about external accolades or having a perfectly cleared inbox or getting a big promotion, though those things can be nice. It's about a deep, quiet satisfaction that you've invested in yourself, that you've added depth and richness to who you are, that you've moved your personal narrative forward, even in small ways.
It's about personal fulfillment then, not just professional achievement. The growth within.
Precisely. And consider the cumulative power of consistently asking yourself that question. Did I grow my story today? How does this daily practice contribute to a larger sense of purpose and meaning over a career or even a lifetime?
It completely transforms the meaning of success, doesn't it? From just hitting external targets to something much deeper, profound personal evolution, where every day is a step forward in becoming more of who you are meant to be.
Imagine those shared moments of genuine, maybe even belly-aching laughter among colleagues. Contrast that with the feeling of a purely transactional, humorless workday, where everyone is just robotically clocking in and out.
Big difference.
And then, at the end of it all, that quiet, deep satisfaction, looking in the mirror, not just checking your appearance, but acknowledging tangible personal growth, something beyond just the tasks completed. You didn't just show up. You became more. You wrote a new, vibrant sentence, maybe even a paragraph in your story today.
And that feeling, according to the source, is a powerful legacy for the day, a true win.
It truly changes the lens through which you view your daily efforts, doesn't it? Turning the potentially mundane into the profoundly meaningful.
Wow. What an incredible journey we've taken today. Diving deep into this vibrant wisdom from Monday morning motivation for a meaningful week.
It covered a lot of ground, from mindset to practical action.
It really did. We started by fundamentally reframing Monday itself, seeing it not as that dull routine, but as a bright, powerful new chapter.
Energized by that idea of a global wave of motivation being sent just for you right at the start.
Yeah. Then we explored the profound truth of our unrivaled worth, reminding ourselves that we are literally 1 in 8 billion. Deserving of light and intentional focus.
And we talked about crafting that high-energy morning ritual, choosing those invigorating first sips, choosing fresh air over the phone screen.
Crucial.
And setting those 3 most important goals to anchor your day with real purpose before it even starts.
And we didn't stop there. We transformed the daily journey, didn't we? Viewing our commutes not as chores, but as paths to unexpected potential.
And seeing our workplaces as dynamic arenas for growth and expression, urging you to smile with your eyes and carry that powerful inner energy into every interaction.
Then finally, we covered how to navigate those inevitable challenges, how to deflect negativity with calm, success, and that consistent, genuine smile.
while also remembering to actively cultivate genuine connection, share more laughter, and recognize that by the end of the day, the real win comes when you know you're not just working, you're actively growing your unique and unfolding story.
The core message, straight from our source material today, feels incredibly clear and honestly quite undeniable. Monday truly can transform. It can shift from being a dull routine into a bright, powerful new chapter.
And it's not just wishful thinking. The source presents it as a transformation that is entirely within your control, achievable through intentional choices. One vibrant morning, one mindful breath, one conscious reframe, one shared laugh at a time. It's all about conscious energy management and actively choosing joy and growth.
Right. So this leaves us with a provocative thought, something for you, our listener, to maybe mull over as you step into your own week.
Okay, let's hear it.
If every single day, and not just Monday, is truly an opportunity to grow your story, as the source puts it, and to write new, thrilling chapters, what kind of unexpected, energizing narratives will you choose to create this week simply by shifting your perspective and actively engaging your energy in this way?